Hey everyone, in this video tutorial we're going to talk about the Where Oh the Places Will Go project. And in this project what we're going to do is use it as a review of GIMP. In the project what we're going to do is make a presentation. As you can see here in this presentation, I think this was Josh. Wanted to go to Cape Cod. He made an original background. He said where he was going to go. He had an original image. In his next page of his presentation, he showed us another original image. And then he did a GIMP effect. He toggled the opacity on the second image and overlaid it over the first image. In this one, he said he'd like to go to Texas. He found a picture of Texas, and then he used this color select and crop to place the two images together. In this image, he said that something he's done is rock climb, and he did a bump map to get this cartoon effect on the rock climb image. Next, he said something I would like to get is a motorcycle license, and he later told me he did get that license. And he said something I would like to do, what he did to it was he used a mask to colorize. As you can see, the background's black and white, and the bike is red. And someone he'd like to meet, Hicko45 YouTuber. I think that's the guy on the left. And what he did, he used the scissor select and got rid of the guy and put a black and white or a black shadow of himself in. Another example here, I'll show you Jeremy's. Here's Jeremy's, got a nice background. Let's make this background just a little bit smaller if we can. Zoom out, there we go. Now we can see more of it. And let's go down to page 2. He has a place I've gone, Georgian Bay. Here's the original image. And here's his edited image of contrast and color balance. Said a place he'd like to go someday is the Grand Canyon. And he did another edit color balance. Something he does is play the drums. And he did a edge detect and lighting effect. That's pretty cool. Something he's never done but would like to do, he has a monster truck image. And on the monster truck image, he did a soft glow render with a light effect. Someone he'd like to meet was Sinister Gates. Here's the original image. And it looks like he turned him into a sort of a sepia effect. Now, some of the things you're going to have to include in this project, as we said, you're going to need an original image. I recently made this bubble background image that I made in GIMP. Took me about an hour to an hour and a half to make. So a few others are going to be about an hour class time. Maybe a little bit more than an hour of class time. You're also going to have to use OpenOffice Presenter. You're going to create a presentation. You're going to do an empty presentation. You're going to say next, next, and create. And you're going to format, let's see, the page. And you're going to put in a background from a bitmap. And let's see. No, I don't see. Let's try that one more time. Well, another way to do it, I know there's a way to bring in a bitmap, but we could just insert the picture from File. go to our documents where we've saved our background. Say OK. And there we go. And then we just do normal presentation stuff by putting in lines and making nice big titles and putting in windows and such for our presentation. On the image, you could work on the transparency and drop the transparency on it. Make it a little bit lighter if you wanted, something like that. It would be fine. So you can see your text a little bit better. Now in GIMP, what you want to do, I'm going to open up GIMP here real quick and say OK. In GIMP, what you want to do is you want to make a new document, and you want to set it up as 800 by 600. What that's going to do is it's going to give you the correct size for your background, so when you bring it into OpenOffice, it won't look bad. One more thing, let's go back to OpenOffice here for just a second. When you put all of your images in and you've got all your slides added, you may a couple little OpenOffice things to add new slides. You're going to duplicate slide, insert, and duplicate slide. You're also, when you're all finished, you want to save as an ODP file. So this is an ODP file. You want to name it the places will go presentation. And you're also going to export the presentation as a PDF. If you do those things, take your time, and remember that the key here is playing around with filter effects and GIMP on images. There are no right and wrong answers, but you do need to be very clear. I'm going to go back and show you a couple things. Here's Jeremy's presentation again. You need to be very clear about the effects that you use, and you need to make sure that you do a different effect for each image. Make sure you have a nice big title at the top, like Jeremy has up here. You're going to download a font. You're going to have an interesting background. Jeremy did a nice job on this background. And you're going to have your 5 images and your 5 different things that you're going to do someday or have done someday. Hope this makes sense, and if you have questions, ask me in class.